Hello and welcome. This is our fourth match of this account. We're up to Challenger mode. It's one away from Flame Master, and when we get to Flame Master, we're going to stay there for a while. Increase the win-loss ratio to kind of stabilize, and then we can delve into Reborn as well as Surge, because I've not done them at all, so that'll be a completely new experience for me, and you can watch me fail miserably when we get up to that. But for now, Challenger mode, fourth match, hopefully we win. Would be nice to have a clean record. Oh, okay. Enrage timer 5 seconds earlier and only 45 healing with the boss with Challenger. Hopefully we can get to the final mode without a loss. It would be nice to see hundreds across the board, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so who have we got here? Aha, okay, cool, awesome. So we've done, first match was Bleed, second match was Stun Shock, mainly Shock. Our third match was Crit Bleed, kind of like the combo. Here, we have two shield options. A pretty weak Ethereal. I've actually never been able to make him work. I will choose him... once we get into Flame Master, I'll start playing around with kind of more risky compositions. I just want to get there quickly. So, I'm thinking Blake Pyro is what we go ahead with. Because, obviously, there is the Fire Synergy. Pyro does more damage, gets more spell power per cast with burn. So you want him casting a lot, and you want to be applying a lot of burns. I find Blake's a good damage dealer, but not like the best of the best. So I think these two will pair nice together, where you're still missing a tank and a healer, which I do not like going in. It's risky, because if you find nothing, you'll just get wiped. In terms of the map, oh wow, there's a juicy route through here. And then there's just hell on this side. They're really, okay. So we'll do these two, and we'll see what relic we can get. All right. A relic every shop sounds good to me. We can only do one shop, so it's going to be this way here. I reckon 3 exclamation marks, one shop. These are all okay. I don't like picking this up until the second chapter, really, because it just limits the amount of campfires you can go to. It just increases your spell power per floor until you get to campfire, then it cuts it in half. This is okay, but I think every other money gained relic is better, including this one, which lowers the elite's health by 10. So it's either Demon Claw or Elite plan, Engineering plans for me, and as an engineer, IRL, I'm going to go Engineering plans. So we'll hit up the shop, and we're going to do this really fun, well, low risk route on the left. And we're versing the dragon as well, so that's good to see. The green dragon targets the character with the least health, but he's a bit of a pushover, so we need a tank and we need a healer as an absolute priority, of which we've received neither of them. Fire damage scales with ethereal damage, because it is ethereal damage, I believe. So we want to be focusing on ethereal characters and attack characters, so that the burn, every attack, so burn scales with attacks, so attack characters. In this instance, I actually think Arya is an attack character. That's a spell character, which I don't really have much of an interest in right now. Doesn't synergize with either of the two we've got. It does apply Frost, which is kind of nice, but so does Arya. And this guy's a Blade character, so he's a no for me, because he's a little bit tanky. More tanky than Arya. Deal damage, shield with max HP, and it scales with attack. So as his attack speed increases, anytime he gains shield, his attack speed increases, and he gains shield when he casts. So you just want to give him as much attack speed, and it scales even further here. I think we've done Arya before, so I'll choose him, although I think Arya is just a better character in every way, because she just starts off with some pretty strong abilities, but I'll choose him because he's more tanky. And then we can crack on. So, cast speed here and attack speed here. That's all I want right now, and I don't want to add max mana because I want them casting as much as possible. Regen is obviously great. Cast speed, attack speed, cast speed, attack speed. Attack speed, perfect. You and you. So he should be casting and applying more burns, and Pyro should be utilizing those burns more effectively with the mana regen. And he also, every third cast is doubled. So I'd love to see that. So I'll put our pseudo tank at the front. You can call him that. He gains 65 shield. It's not nothing. Ah, here we go. Ooh, tough. I think all these 3 characters are pickable right now. Agar, because he fits in with the burn damage synergy. Geralt, because he just gives flat crit to the whole team. He's just the ultimate support character. But Rose, nothing beats Rose in healing, in my opinion. So she can take you so far. Now we could consider Naka as actually our tank character with this shield combo. I've never done that before, so he wants max HP. And then in that case, we could apply that, but I think it's just too weak. I don't think it's that powerful. I do like this item here. At the start of the fight, gain 30% attack speed, but we don't yet have much of an attack scaling because that attack damage comes from its ability, so it doesn't start off with anything. I'm going to roll and see if we can do better than these, but none of these are actually that bad, really. We know I like this. This mana regen's quite powerful early on. It just gives you those, it just shoots them out. And I think with this healer, we can afford to lose 30 health per second. So we could consider putting that on Pyro. So then Pyro's mana regen nearly doubles. I also like these 2 items, but I think this isn't good enough yet. So I'm just going to go some pretty boring, non-scaling buffs here. So even though he's not a tank, he should be a lot better off because of Rose. And what you want to do on Rose is get her mana regen and also spell power, although she does inherently get spell power from this awesome team power ability, which is essentially anytime she heals, she gives everyone spell power, which is nice. Especially in a fire deck, where I always find typically you have casters. And this guy, even though he's an attacker, he still scales his spell power with this ability. Alright, we did get a tank. Probably one of the worst ones we could see. So is it even worthy of consideration? I think so. I think survivability is important. The reason she sucks is because she scales with frost and no one's doing any frost. So maybe if we can give her some frost armor, we can do like a frost fire synergy. Easy caster amulet every time. A little bit boring, but we really do want this casting as much as possible because it will speed up the spell power she gives to the team. And exclamation marks are always more powerful than those standard combats. And here, I don't like to risk it. Like so what you do is you give them the money and you have a chance to get this buff here, which is 20% attack speed. Otherwise, you can get a debuff. I just buy it. It's 200. That's not really that much. And 20% attack speed is mint. Like that's 20% attack speed is like giving everyone a really nice passive. Money and trophies, or money and heirlooms and recipe. For me, it's pretty close between these 2. This gives you a lot of levels, and we don't really need the levels yet because we're not versing a boss coming up. However, we don't have the skull like we did in the last match, so we don't earn many of these. So this could be pretty good. I'm going to go this one down here because these can be really nice. The recipe and heirloom. I've been saying them back to front until now. I've just realized. Sorry, guys. No need to comment. And it gives you a bit of money. So I think this is better, a higher reward now, and that's a little too risky. As for this relic, I've never actually selected it. So it gets rid of your defense, I believe. Yeah, any defense and max HP bonuses are converted to lifesteal, and then you get damage over time instead of instant hits. So I'll give it a go one day. This isn't the match for it. I'm going to go this recipe, and we got a bleed. So that's rip from last match, and we got some pretty lame heirlooms. Let's get that the right way around this time. It's a little unfortunate, but oh well. So we want attack and defense, which can be you, because you like defense, and attack speed and attack damage can probably be you, just to give you a bit of a buff in your attack damage there. This is a really lame fight, because the enemies are split at each corner, so it's hard to kind of tank effectively. But what I'll do, if I put him here, it will take away these 2 guys at the bottom, and then Naka can hopefully take these 2 guys. Actually, we'll do it the other way around. Naka can temporarily tank these 2 while they get taken out by the attackers. And then old mate here, Ava, can take on these 2 as they rush in and hopefully stay alive long enough. I will level people up though, because I'm pretty weak right now. All summons, so we don't do summons. He doesn't care about attack power. I'm going to go this one because it gives him a little bit of spell power, and it's percent spell power as well, which I love. Blake. Oh, he could apply some frost. So he could be... Oh. So we can apply bleed because of the thing we just got. I don't think it's this. So it's between these two. I actually think it's going to be here because we can apply frost, which will help her out a little bit. It's kind of stretching myself a little bit away from what I want, which is just the fire. But like, honestly, I don't think there's too much of a difference here and here. And like this one requires the item to go on him, but this one kind of works independently. He can just focus on crit and fire. So I think it's the freezing attacks. It's going to help power out and just generally help out the team. I think I can click this because we got this golden lion at the top. So hopefully we just don't get taken out. Come on, team. Yeah, thank you, Rose, keeping everyone alive. They're going to enrage very soon. That should be okay, because Nuka will get taken out, but by that time there really won't be many... Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Rose is just... This is why you pick her. Her healing is off the charts this early in the game. And early spell power on Rose goes far as well, because it just keeps everyone alive until they can ramp up to what they need. So I find items like this is really good on her. Ideally, we're looking for fire things. Every attack the wearer consumes a burn. So we could technically scale up her attack speed, which is already done by that item, and then she'll scale her own max HP. 70 HP though, like, let's say she does 20 attacks, that's 700, that's doubling our health. It's not awful. But I think I prefer this item. And I want it. Fragment of Truth, done. Easy peasy. I should have realized that was a normal combat. I definitely should have clicked the fragment every time. There was not really much need for deliberation there. We'll get everyone on him, and what I will try to do is go up the side. I would if that guy wasn't targeting him, so no, I scrap that. I'll just keep everyone behind the tank here. Let's go. And Pyro's got some good AoE, which is nice to clear out these mobs because they stack their aura, which decreases damage dealt. Yeah, see, you can tell this run's not as strong because we keep losing a minion, and it's not, these aren't even tough fights. There's a frost armor, which goes, that's like, it makes us self-containing. God, are we some strange frost? Like, I feel like this is a mistake, doing frost when we are clearly a fire build. But I'm gonna do it because it's fun. It's nice to, you know, mix it up. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. So you just click this until you get some items, and those are bad items for my comp. And it's definitely the shop because we can purchase a relic and consider other options in the shop. So I'd like to get rid of Nuka, ideally with someone who does fire damage, which none of those do. Well, first we'll buy a relic, see what it gives us. Wow. Bleed, shock, shield, bone dagger, 35% attack speed. Amazing on Blake. Okay on Ava. I think we do it because we can always switch it out later if we don't want it. So we're looking for now frost and fire scaling items, ideally fire. So that's a purple version of the item that I've picked the last few runs. It's kind of, you could argue it created the win. Max HP is obviously good on our tank, but we will also be attaching frozen armor to her. So if we buy the sword for 500, that will give us 600 left. I'd rather buy individual components so we can get like maybe book or jade dagger. So does anyone hold the jade dagger well? And the answer is slam dunk, yes. It's Blake because then he can cast at 3 mana instead of 5, so it's nearly twice as many casts from Blake. Okay, so that's all cool. We've got a tank, healer. I am very tempted to grab Naomi, but I do worry if I grab Naomi, am I just killing myself because I don't have enough damage? It would mean that these two are my only real damage dealers. So definitely grabbing that. I think I'm grabbing that for my tank. Oh, I can't afford both though. I think that's a little too much fun, so I'm going to grab that. And then I can grab this for the tank anyway. And I may as well grab some other items while I'm at it. Or I could just grab Naomi. The thing about Naomi, she doesn't just apply a shield, she gives someone attack speed for that shield. So it's not just a heal, it's also a buff in attack speed. And if we're going to put on Ava... Nah, we're not going to give Ava any need to attack fast. We do want to equip the dagger on him. Look, I'm overthinking. Let's just carry on. So we said dagger here, health here, and health attack speed there, which means this bow can probably go to him for now. I think we do the hard version of this fight because we do have Rose healing, and I'm going to level Rose to see if we can give her a better passive, which puts the armor on our tank. And who attacks quickly and wants critical strike damage? It's definitely you, which means we need to give you guns instead of quivers, because we need that higher. So that was a mistake, but that's okay. It's this is a little tricky, because we want him in crit and attack speed, and we only have 2 items to spare, but I think this item's too good to give up. It also gives him a base 10% as well, which I shouldn't discount. As for the bleed, I don't really have anyone attacking quickly. Like, he's kind of okay. It does give bleed to everyone. I'm going to put it on the bow with the future thought that I'm going to get rid of it. And in fact, this item's better on him because he scales off max HP. So what I could do, he inflicts bleed. I could keep him on the side. He's just like our solo bleed character. I don't think he's going to do much, but... So we definitely put Blake on the attack speed X node. Give him more benefit there. We also definitely put Naka. So who's our lowest health? Is it you? 1050. Yeah. So it's definitely him, which is a bit of a problem because he's also our biggest damage dealer. So we'll level up Rose to try give her better... God, they're awful. To give better damage. I'm going to go critical expertise because I'm hoping that heals can... Oh, what did I do there? I'm hoping heals can crit. I think this is definitely a cheeky fragment of truth, but I'm just going to do it because it's fun. And plus we got Rose. Rose will carry. Rose always carries, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Problem. The problem is down here. Our tank is just... Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, Naka coming in clutch. So... He got a lot of attack speed. Because every time he uses his ability... Okay, Naka's pretty cool. He did second most damage, below 600% crit damage. Amber Sword, lovely. He's also stunned for 4 seconds, which is not... That probably helped us win it. So, a really good upgrade would be crit chance on Blake. Honestly, we might keep Naka around. If we can find an item that applies burn on hit, that would be really good there. Awesome. Not interested in any of these. We're good for tanks. I'll grab one just in case. Every 2 attacks the wearer has a 0.5 spell power to gain 4 mana regen. No, thank you. That's good for survivability, but these 2 are summon items, so I'm not going to bother reading. Sorry. So high mana regen. We know about this stuff, which is you. But do we, like... I think it'd be better on her. Hopefully that applies first and then the 30% gets applied to it. I'll grab that. It's not great, but giving Rose spell power this early on is just so good. So we've got 4 here for like currency-based relics. Mythical Chest gives you like a purple item. I believe it's purple, which is the next step above orange. It's like the base item, sorry. So you get like a bow that does way more attack damage and speed. But this enraging 15 seconds sooner, that's not a joke. That will mess you up. It is only for one more boss, but I don't think worth it. We don't need this heal. We need our trophies to buy relics anyway. Oh wait, that just uses gold. Scrap that. I'm never picking Buddy's Tooth because it relies on your guys dying. That's just not on. So I'll grab this recipe as a 25% chance to upgrade blue items to purple as soon as you pick them up. Which is kind of cool when it happens. It's not like the best thing, but... So shot, exclamation mark, fire, exclamation mark, elite. I think it's going to be hard to pass that up. Blake, get on the fire. Naka, get on the fire. You guys stay back, and then you go there. Don't use your trophies. And because these guys have come together, it should be a lot better. They spin around, which is cool, because they're not reaching the back line here. Unfortunately for us, our scaling is good enough to kill everyone just before they kill our tank, which I would love to get rid of. But this is the wrong gun, not the musket. You want the other one. Oof. I think this is too good to pass, and there's the gun. Lovely. So, what I forgot to do, don't hate me, equip this to this, and then stack these around the other way. Again, not sure if that does anything, but so I've got a whole bunch of mana now with the base items, so 5 and that's 9. So I'll get 90 spell power here, and then hopefully I get another 30% of that, which is roughly 30. So, and this attack item may as well go on Blake. Blake's, he's done a lot better than I thought he would, to be honest. I would have loved a better tank. Ava's not really doing it for me. We do have Ola, and Ola could just be a direct replace for Naka. Ola does inflict burn as well. Before we do that, let's ask the relic. Oh, there we go. Damage for burn. Sorry. Hiccups. Mana regen or shield is pretty good on Naka. I don't think any of these things are good enough. What is worthy of consider? Just on Marco. My brain just remembered the previous run. Not what we're doing here. What we could consider is grabbing Ola instead of... Who would it be instead of? We can't get rid of anyone but Naka. And Naka's doing kind of okay. So she scales with attack damage with max mana, inflicts burns, which is obviously we want. So what do we do here? Just scale up mana regen as much as possible and attack speed. So she's constantly hitting and throwing out burns, and then every time she casts, she gets 2% attack speed. So she's like a similar version to Naga except on theme, so I'll grab her. And probably that item for her as well, because she does seem to want a bit of max mana. Yeah, so for every max mana, which is 9, so she can get 18% attack power, and she gets a little bit from the bow. I don't mind her giving bleed, so I'll put these items here because I don't really want to not use them. I'll put attack speed there, which means Naka, see ya, and see a rune. So this run's not going as smoothly as our last few, but I really can't say it's going poorly. I'll probably put Ola here, and let's see how she does. I want to see how much fire she puts out, how much bleed she puts out, and how much her attack damage scales. The healing's pretty good, that's nice. Oh wow, that attack is pretty brutal. So her attack damage didn't get very high. How much fire. She only put out 6. She did stun with the ring a little bit. She's a bit of a nothing character now. I think we need to take the bleed off of her and focus, like hyper-focus her on the burn. And our tank isn't doing very well. This is, maybe it's a difficulty increase that I'm feeling, but we need to step it up here. We can do better than that for him. Oh. Okay. Rose is finished with this item. I get it. It's not my preferred for like what we need right now, but better tank. An actual tank that's on theme. And what about any? Please don't show me any fire items because I don't have the money to afford them. Another infinite scaling item. You know I like them. Can I afford both? I can. Are we stunning much? We are with that ring, and it would give the whole team attack speed, which we are a very attack speed heavy team doing these 3 because they're going to apply more burns. And -2 max HPs though is pretty good. Not for him, but it would be for literally everyone else. And in fact, we can consider bringing that onto someone else because he's already at the minimum, which is 3. So if we get that item, put him on it. But only 2 people can go on it. So we'd probably put, hopefully, Atrios, so he casts more defense. And maybe Pyro, so he casts more here and gets more spell power. So, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to go Geode. It's more flexible. And I would have liked a nice item to add on to Rose. How's this? Yeah, because our mana regen kind of sucks. I would have liked a mana regen item. What I'm considering is, do I just kind of give up another mana regen item to put this on? So for example, I could purchase this staff right now, the wand, which would give flat spell power, which isn't bad because it gets more buff from Curse Staff. But I really just wanted more mana regen for her. Like I could put that there, but then she's not really infinitely scaling. I'm gonna do it because I can always dismantle it later. That's something I need to remember. So we'll put this on this, which will go on the healer because it's more for survivability because he will scale up over time anyway. So we'll just, as long as we keep people alive with her, that's good. Now over here, it's the critty boy. So every 2 attacks he gets crit damage. But what about crit chance? This gives crit chance. So we now have an ultimate, like he is absolutely going nuts. So we just want another gun to replace this, hopefully a green one. And then that's it. That's it, he's finished. She's finished, he's finished, nearly. That's an absolute cocktail of awfulness. I'm gonna get rid of them. Not even gonna, no regrets, no looking back. All heroes second passive get this? No. Cloning a hero is always interesting. Like in this case, do I think Blake is better than Ola? And if the answer is yes, do I just put another Blake in? I think no. I don't think it's very fun. I think we leave it as it is. I don't want this, I don't want this. All heroes start in -20 HP and lose 1 defense per second for the next 2 fights. What are our next 2 fights? We could do this. Oh god, I don't like that. But I do get 40 heal and 15 crowns. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? So here I want to go campfire because I definitely want an ability, and we're doing burn. Crit strikes for spell power ain't bad. That will help everyone out quite a lot. How's our survivability? It's pretty good with Rose. What's our enchants? Oh, okay, so our enchants are too good to re-roll. So I'm just gonna settle on this because this guy's gonna go crazy with it. Although everyone else isn't. Sorry, just wanted to get this correct. We don't have much max HP. I think that is the choice, but we want to replace it as soon as possible. As for these ones here, these two will mean that both these characters scale up quite rapidly. I think this is better though, because it means this 2% is gonna scale off of more to begin with. So this is for instant power. This is for like long-term power, and I'd rather just instantly keep us alive with the healer. So done. And then what did I say? Yeah, it's this one here, because that doubles the amount of crit chance and crit damage per burn. So we really just need to get the burns on. All right, lame fight. Lame. So he goes. Blake always goes on this. And I'm hoping we can just... Yeah. Okay, so he's going to go to like one of these guys, which is okay because he's like the sidekick. The boss is going to go to our healer, which I don't like. But I just wanted our healer to lose 2 max mana. I think I will do it that way. I think she's going to do okay. And I can put him on the attack speed. This is a little iffy. Oh, we'll see how we go. Crit damage per bleed's okay. Oh, I like this Stoneheart because he gains 100 defense from his ability. So this is just like a little bit of added healing. I'm going to level up Ola, even if I don't really think we're going to use her later. So that will give her shield, which we don't do. That gives her a lot of attack every 4 attacks, which I don't mind. And then gives her attack per frost, which you do technically have. What are rather 60% consistently, or 100% every 4 seconds? Let's just go with the 100% because we might even get rid of this frost armor. It's not really suiting our team's theme. And then I'm going to use my rest of my points to give him a bit more strength because he needs it. A bit of spell power goes far, so he does a bit more damage. And let's go. Rose, you need to carry. See, she's barely keeping up with the healing, and she definitely wouldn't keep up if she didn't have that upgrade there. So, oh no. Double kill. That was close. She's not so bad, is she? And he's kind of useless at the moment. We need to upgrade Pyro. Yeah, that's MVP Rose right there. And the book, out of interest, 3.2k. So the book's doing less than a single character. So we probably need to look to apply more burn. And we... Oh, Pistol's so good on him. Because it gets this started faster. But I think he's lacking. Nah, I'm going dagger on him. It just means he's going to cast way more, which gets him more spell power there. So then, what do I want? Oh, life. Life is super important here. No, I think life is more important right now. There we go. And I don't mind regen on him because regen means he casts his ability more, which gives more burns and more defense. That was awful, the amount I just had to reroll there. I'm going to skip these two. I'm going to go to the campfire because I'd like a better team ability, and we can upgrade some things, or sleep, because our team is pretty piss weak, to be honest. And now with the -2 here, he's going to get -2 on this tile, which will bring him down to 3. He is going to be casting like a machine. And with that cast, we'll give him a bit of survivability, I think. Spell power is pretty good for you. Life is okay. It's between attack speed and spell power. Spell power is good for this, and he's casting it a lot, so I think it's actually spell power. And as for the healer, I guess base spell power is pretty sick. Yeah. Okay. These kill quickly, guys, because those tornadoes are awful. Yeah, our survivability's abysmal, and we're only getting 45 spell power is not sufficient. Spell power? Mana regen on him. And just like healing, or I guess any item for you. Attack speed, spell power, survivability. I've never used this before, but we don't have much max HP, so I think it's a no for now. No. Generate mana. Anyone attacking fast that we don't care they're attacking fast? Not really. Ah! Oh! So, I'm taking one of these. How does the Many Faces mask look with our team? Pretty dang good. Oh my goodness. So that could give him instant lifesteal and scaling attack damage. Double cast of the Molten Shield, which is obviously good. Every heal he gives the whole team to power, which is happening because of Stoneheart. And then he just gets more mana regen, which is 2 more mana regen. So that's a pretty overall good armor for Atrios, who we are struggling to keep alive. But the axe, attack damage and spell power, and cast attack speed on Blake would make him unstoppable. Come to think of it, it would make her unstoppable too, because she scales percent attack damage, and this is base attack damage. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. I'm choosing this for now, and I'm going to regret that decision later, but that's okay, because I'm having fun. And I'm going to put this on that, to make her just a well-rounded attacker. Hopefully that means she contributes to the team. I could put it on this guy, to kind of make his set just amazing, because he is scaling crits so high and he has no attack damage, and I've just convinced myself that that is actually the correct play. So ignore me. I'm carrying on. And can we get anyone a third passive? I don't think so. So let's see what this has to offer. Bonus attack speed. Damage based on spell power. So she could use that because the crit's kind of wasted on her. Attack speed based on cast, which is pretty good for him, but he's kind of doing good with the frost, I think. I'll just put this on her, give her a bit of damage. And I really hope that heals don't crit based on that decision. Alright, so team's max mana. So we've got 11, 13, 24, 26 with no additional. So 26 extra crit chance. And then even more. Oh, that's great for Blake, because then his added is going to get his added crit chance. Sorry, is going to increase his crit damage. Another thing to consider is there's an item which shares crit attack, crit chance, and crit damage to everyone on the team, which I would replace this item for, and that would make this insane stats get given to all these people. If I see that, I'm definitely selecting it, and I do think this is better than this. So I'm going to choose it. And I'm going to enchant once and rest once. The enchant. We're going to go here. So now I get more spell power every time she casts. Do I have any forges? I'm not really ethereal damage, so I'm going to skip that. And now we pray for Mojo. Because the team gets split up. I hope we don't die as a result. No one's missing an item? You are, so I guess you can have a bit of attack speed, even though it doesn't do anything. And let's go. This is actually pretty good, because this gives him time to scale up before the boss comes out. So once you kill these 4 pillars, or like statues, yeah, he can't be killed because he gains himself his life back. And I saw you, Blood Ring. I saw you do a tiny little cute little crit. How's Blake doing now? So yeah, he's awesome. Self-isolated little He's going to be applying a lot of frost too. Yeah, 66 frost. Only 22 burn, surprising. So our burn application sucks. Even, yeah. That's crazy that she's not far behind him and she doesn't have half the items he has. So we really need burnout as much as possible. So... Oh. Every 3 attacks inflict 2 burn on everyone. It obviously goes an Ola because we want her to attack fast, so that's better than Many Faces Mask. This is insane. Now we need to increase our attack speed as the absolute priority. I would love to take this, but unfortunately it does nothing for Blake. But that does nothing because we're not really scaling. All heroes getting attack damage equal to 40% the bonus defense on the hero with the highest bonus defense caps at 120. That's actually sick because of this. She's going to be scaling up defense rapidly. That works really well. And I don't think I need the geode. So, cool. Alright, there's an accidental synergy. So now we could do this route here to get multiple shops because then we can buy. And then we need to use the fragment on her. So, yeah, happy. Love to see it. Attack speed here, aggro there, and healing and cast it back. Like a nice cool V formation. Go team! Now, let's see how much burn gets applied now. This burn applying is really important because it means Pyro's actually going to contribute to the party. So yeah, Pyro was second, which is good. Before he was abysmal, and then if we see the fire applied, it's 41 now. That tripled what she's doing, which is exactly what I want. And we want attack speed on her, so I might... That's barely any more attack speed, to be honest. Okay, so we want the tank to be tankier. We want scaling mana gen. And we want attack speed. Mana gen, attack speed, and defenses. No. So, summon related is useless. Ethereal damage, no. And I don't need shield. Oh, I love these items, but bleed is not really helping us here. No, ethereal, no. I don't want to lose gain max mana, and that's a shield scaler, which isn't really applicable. There is more life. What is 40% on him? It is 800. Oof. It isn't the best, but I think I have to settle. Because if he dies, we will fall like dominoes. And then we've got such good scaling, we just need to keep him alive. Oh, Magnus. Hello. Magnus is so good because they apply so many burns, but the thing is, we have no spots to slot him in. We can't get rid of our tank or our healer. Pyro's our damage dealer, we can't do it. That sucks. Oh well. Scaling mana regen, attack speed. Attack speed bleed, not what I'm after. That gun's really good for Blake because it gets him started faster. Similarly, the gun's actually pretty good for her as well if we decide to give her some crit items. Better mana regen. Oh, so the mana regen's going on him, so that's and then we can't really afford anything else. So grab our relic. Attack damage, mana regen, all heroes have 9% chance to stun, or max HP. I'm going to go the stun, because we are looking to attack really fast. I do like that HP too, I think it's a pretty close call. Go there. And that's it. So, what do you do? So shoots out orbs, which we don't really need to play around. Maybe just not clumping our team together. He says as he clumps his team together. Alright. That should do it. I reckon we're going to put him... We're going to do a lot of stuns between this item here and the ring here. Yeah, see, That is what I mean when when he dies, our team crumbles. He is not good enough. That was scary. I want more max HP. Max HP defense is good. And we don't really need any of this, so... Oh, I didn't like that. Is there anything we can do here in terms of survivability? Like, that's okay. Not really. We can enchant once. It's gonna have to be this here to give 40% more max life on him. I don't think we can afford another enchant, so I'm gonna rest to make sure. Because I want to go to these two shops to get 2 more relics. And in the meantime, I can put this armor on Atrios. So let's go here, let's go here. We'll focus our energy over here. Other than you, which I don't really like, because you're better than her. Cool. We can level him, which I'm not going to do, because I got 2 shops coming up and I'm going to buy some relics. Come on. Come on, guys. Healer is getting more heals out because she scales, but just not enough. Bugger. Normally by this point, I feel like if I'm losing a character per fight, it means I'm not doing good enough. Okay. None of these are good, so I'll do a couple rolls. Oh, I can give more max HP. Oh, I can also give crit scaling to her to make her more of an in-game character. Ethereal damage tactics. So these are all cool. I take all of them. That's good for our tank who keeps getting flattened. But I think I'd rather just have some fun. And I can't actually... What has she got? Can I give her something? Because, yeah, every crit over crit, 100% crit chance converts into crit strike damage. So you don't lose anything by giving her a crit chance. But I do think attack speed is better. And what do I prefer? Stunning or bleeding? Stunning's more powerful. So let's put this on this. And she's nearly done. Hopefully we can replace this item here. She now scales. Thank you, hola, my Spanish friend. That's what I'm after. So first, let's grab our relic. So that's a burn item, but it's a legend. It's a summoning one. I don't think I want to give up any of my items for an extra item slot. So I'm just going to go crit spear and more fire. Oh god. Also stunning with fire is pretty cool too, but I can't really put that on anyone. Because I'm going to put an item over here, so he applies more fire. I could technically buy it. She scale attack. I could technically buy it and put it on later potentially. Oh! I completely forgot we had that relic. Thanks, game. Thanks for giving it to me so late into the piece. Can I dismantle? No, I can't. So if we put maybe this on her, and then put chance to inflict burn on all enemies on her. So now she's applying a lot more burn between these 2 items. I would have liked to give her more attack speed, but I think that's good enough. So then finally, we need to put this every attack. We have 1% chance to stun on someone. I don't think we can put it on Atrios unless we get rid of this item here, like we deconstruct it, because I can't get rid of the scaling. He doesn't attack very fast. We'll leave it off for now, but it's just worthy of consideration. Actually, I think that is an upgrade for him. Potentially stunning the enemy. Okay. Hopefully we don't get flattened here by this absolutely disgusting fight. I hate this one. Okay, we'll just... He can take aggro from 3, then we got 1 over here onto this guy. And then that guy goes to here, and we pray. I'm also gonna use the Fragment of Truth because we need to. And I only need to save 3 of these for the relic in the shop. So I can use 11, which should put Ola up, and hopefully she can get some sustain, sorry. And she can, which is lifesteal. That should hopefully keep her alive this battle. We still have like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. More attack damage. Every crit does ethereal damage. More defense sounds good to me. So this is going to be hairy, this one. I just need Blake to survive. Just need Blake to survive. Come on, guys. Please. We're lossless. The one benefit is that... Oh. That's terrifying. Come on, Blake. Blake, carry. No! Oh, no. That is not what you want. God. To get the true final boss, I have to win one, so I have to take the next one, even if it's sacrificial. Oh, that's so devastating. I really thought my team was good enough here. Alright, let's see how we go. My heart is racing, by the way. Why? So our sustain's not good enough, which means our tank isn't good enough, or our heals aren't good enough. We should have considered a different team ability. We're barely winning these. So our tank, he needs an upgrade as an absolute priority. Nothing else matters. Mana regen's good on him too. I think good enough because I don't think we can roll very frequently. This is tight, guys. I'm a little nervy if I have to say so. Okay, can I level anyone? 8. I probably can. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, applying burn's pretty good. Yep. So we need him to be more survivable. So life steal equal to defense is really good. Stunning's okay, but this is really good. For 3 attacks, if I'm below 50%, gain 25%. Otherwise, steal ethereal damage equal to defense. I'll probably just go that one. Gives him something, I guess. This makes me anxious. I have to get through this fight with the tablet and then the boss. Okay, 3 enemies. Step 1 in not failing. Okay, all enemies are on Atrios. Can anyone hold this dagger better? No. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully... who do I want to die first? I think our least important character is Ola, because heals, that's scaling damage, and he's scaling damage, so we want these 2 out the road. And then we've got Atrios taking on all the heat. Let's go. Come on, heal. Where's the heal? No. Where's the heals? Guys. Where's the stuns? Come on, Blake. Yes! Oh, God. Oh, my heart. Oh, God. I can't take any items because I can't go down to 7. Someone's going to die in this fight. When this fight starts, get 70 damage healing done and shooting done. That's not bad. Bleed shock we don't really do. Do we? No. Just with that, but that's what I'd be replacing. Oh, God. My heart is thumping. So we definitely need more survivability, which both of these do, fortunately. Life gain with attack damage is really nice on either him or him or him. Max defense is okay. I think I actually choose this. I'd prefer that. I find it helps me win quite a lot. All right, so enemies spawn at the back here. So ideally, I actually think we have it ordered like this. Can you not attack him? Maybe I just go back here. Maybe I do it like this. Is she have Omnicrit? No. This is tough, guys. I reckon we might lose here. I really want her just to cast more, and I think the best way to do that is to give her the attack speed so that she puts up her mana faster. Because if she doesn't get off fast enough, we lose. But I do want the attack speed on him. I guess crit chance isn't bad either. Okay, that's what we're going for. This might be a loss. Yeah, this isn't good down here. Yeah, bugger. Dang it! So what was our failing here? It's interesting because I really did think we had it all going on with these characters. Our tank wasn't tanky enough. Our heals were quite substantial, so it really was our tank wasn't good enough here. Alright. We also didn't invest much in Pyro, and our ability here, I guess it's actually this ability, because this only benefited Blake. Blake was the only one, I guess Ola was in the end too, but these two were the only two that benefited from crit chance. So I need to be more particular with what I'm choosing for the team ability. And you can't neglect the tank. That is disappointing. Okay. Anyway, it was still fun. I got some pretty cool fire synergies going on in here, just not enough to take us through. Alright, cool. What do we unlock? We still unlock things, which is cool. Elos, Kara, Chris, and a whole bunch of legendaries. Most of which are garbage. Then we got a defense, team ability, and a few other missed ones. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video where hopefully I beat this one. Cheers. Bye.